right, guys. I think we did it. I think we did. We made sure it was plugged in. We made sure to.
We did turn it on.
We did turn it on. We did your troubleshooting, your normal troubleshooting. So I think we're back. We're good. Let us know, you guys, if you have any issues with buffering again. But I think we're good. So go ahead and give us those questions. We still have Mr. Dowd for a while. Sorry about that. But thanks for hanging in there while we were getting this fixed. So if you have questions for our lead designer on Defense Grid 2, let us know. He'll go back into, we're going to go to split decision again, since that's one of the most asked about maps right now. Oh, good. Yay, we're getting a lot better. Awesome. Thanks for being patient, guys. Really appreciate it. And we'll just do normal. So if you want to kind of go through this, you'd like to resume from where you were at?
Sure.
Okay.
I can't guarantee this is going to be the best build I've done.
So one thing that you were mentioning to me yesterday that was really, really helpful is the left side is going to be fast guys and stealth, I think. And then
that is correct.
The right side, you're going to have big guys, and you're going to have shielded.
Shield, yeah.
So Teslas and cannons are awesome on the right side, and then left side, I think lasers and temporal towers are a go-to. So
I may have already screwed up here by not putting a laser because of these rhinos, but we'll see what happens. So I saw a question about what our process was for figuring out which levels go where in the progression of the story. My process had been, I just sketch out in the editor that you guys have access to. I would just sketch out in 3D, not even a paper sketch of the level, just interesting configurations, and then based on those loose designs, we tried to figure out where we should put them as far as introducing concepts like this. This is our first split map, and
this is really interesting though, because you're trying to juggle your focus on both sides,
yeah,
and you have to go back and forth. So.
And I'd say in hindsight, perhaps this might be a bit too difficult, considering it's the first. It's good for. Oh look, they've already touched it. That's good.
So we actually have another question too. What was the most challenging tower or enemy to balance?
The regen guys.
Those guys are a pain.
And they're still a pain. At first, they were really, really overpowered. But at the same time, the Inferno was overpowered, and that is the counter to the regenerating guys. At first, the healers, the guys that heal the surrounding aliens, those guys used to heal other healers. God, they may still do that. Do they still do that? You guys can tell me.
I did go against a pack that just kept continually healing each other, and it was like...
So the healers usually come in groups of one or two, luckily. The regular bug-looking guys, they'll just heal themselves. But for a while, they were just, if you bunch it. So the thing is, if you had a temporal tower out there and the healer, a bunch of healers got packed up next to each other, they'd end up healing each other, and it would just cascade into this.
It was just a domino effect of, hey, I'm going to heal you. Hey, I'm going to heal you too. Let's all heal each other.
It was a nightmare.
So here's another great question from Oatmeal. So how did you go about coming up with enemy wave patterns? Is it a feel or more mathematically based?
So in DG1, it was, I'd say it was mathematic. In DG2, and actually it started in the containment DLC or expansion for Defense Grid 1. Matt Johnson, Twig, from more commonly known as Twig here, he came up with a wave editor, and you could actually pick from a selection of interesting patterns. Now, usually I use that to figure out what boss, like a healer or the shield generating guys. Basically, what the pattern is with the surrounding aliens, and then.
Oh, hi 505 Games, by the way.
Oh, hey.
They've joined us in the chat. Thanks for joining. But please continue.
So with that editor, I started going with like, okay, how's this going to feel? Like, basically, you time the waves to like. This is a good one. Here's your split decision here. I've got these guys coming in. I got these guys coming out, and these towers, they're going to favor the guys. The highest risk, in this case, fastest to the exit. And I try and time these things to be a challenge, basically. And that guy is gonna see. I'm already. This is not going to be a high score. It's tight.
Yeah. So this map has definitely challenged a lot of people. I think I've put at least like 3 or 4 hours just on this map. And I'm playing competitive though, so for those of you who don't know, we have a few different game modes. Competitive is you cannot use any tower items, which is new to Defense Grid 2. You can't use tower items or like orbital lasers or anything like that. So you are just relying on towers and strategy pretty much. And I've gotten a silver medal on normal. So I'm challenging you guys, and I'm challenging you too, Mr. Dowd. I want you to get a gold medal on Elite.
Oh boy.
On split decision. See,
he's competitive.
He's even worried.
Competitive or
yes, competitive
elite. Okay, all right.
When the dev who designed the map is scared to get a gold medal, you know it's a challenge.
That's.
You know it's a challenge.
It's going to be rough.
Let's see. So if you guys have any more questions, we have a few more minutes with Mr. Dowd, lead designer on Defense Grid 2. Now is your time to ask. It just came out yesterday. We celebrated today with delicious cake.
Yes.
Raspberry-filled cake, actually. That was all for you, Fletcher, in your honor. So if you have questions, let us know. And then after this, our next guest is going to be Mr. Chad Haley, who is an artist on Defense Grid 2. So he'll be talking a bit about that, so you guys can ask him questions as well. So, ooh, I don't even know if you can answer that. What do you think? What do you think's better? Is DG1 or DG2?
You don't make me pick favorites. I'm not going to pick favorites.
What are some of your favorite things from DG1, and what are a few favorite things from DG2? Or is that too tough? You just like them both too much?
I got to think about it. They're definitely different flavors. So I will say I think we took. With that last expansion, the containment expansion, I think we took it to the limit, and I know you guys did too, because you had access to the editor. I like the limitations, and it made us have to be very creative, coming up with unique and challenging maps.
I like this comment. It's hard to pick favorites when your children are involved.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah, you can't pick favorites, but.
So there are some maps in DG1 that I'm really proud of that we all came up with, and being this close to DG2 at this point, it's hard to. I just gave birth. So it's hard to look at this thing and
well, you look fabulous.
And go, this is
just having given birth.
It must be the wine, and I do like. Yeah, this map's really nice.
Oh yeah, it's so well done. I love how I'm constantly finding myself. Oh, go to the other side. I got to make sure the other side has enough gun power too. Like it's really good to toggle back and forth between that.
I should show. In a blog post, we should probably do an evolution of this map, because it completely changed from the original design. Because it was originally just a single path map with.
Oh, really? That's interesting, actually.
The entrance used to be under the upper core housing, and we revamped it. Let's see, what do I do here?
So we'll take one last question, you guys. So if you have a question for our lead designer, now's the time. You'll want to ask now because we will soon be saying goodbye to Mr. Dowd so he can get back to his DG2 ventures. We have lots going on here at the studio. There's so much going on, you know, and thank you guys for submitting bug reports and all of that. It's really helping us, you know, target the problems and getting that fixed. So thank you for your feedback and for helping us there. So, okay, one more question, you guys. Let's see. So you can, I'll keep an eye out here if you want to keep.
Oh, we need plans to bring over DG1 maps. You know, one of our original, when we were testing out the editor in the early stages of development, one of my goals was to rebuild a DG1 map using the editor just to prove it worked. And I kind of like to see that through, to be honest. Maybe, or you know, you guys have access to the architect. You guys could probably you could probably build a DG1 map on your own.
So here we'll have this as the last one. What was the hardest part of the DG2 design to conceptualize? From our friends from 505. Oh, and tell John the game looks great.
Thanks.
Yay! Thank you.
Make sure to tell Chad that too.
Yes, our artist will be on next, so you'll have to tell him that.
So what? It was the hardest.
Hardest part of the DG2, yeah.
So, conceptualize. I'd say the hardest thing to. So coming up with all the items, the brainstorming was easy. It was how to make it work. So there is a list of hundreds of strange tower abilities, and they all sounded cool. There were a bunch of cool Tesla and temporal core affecting abilities like that. Yeah, and it so actually I'm answering the what was hardest to bring into being as opposed to conceptualize. Conceptually, I don't know.
That's a good answer.
I don't. Yeah, coming up with cool ideas. That was kind of easy.
That crasher is totally gonna get by you.
He's not getting anywhere.
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe he will.
You have most of your damage. Oh, and you don't.
Oh, look at this! Look at all that money.
It might help if you turn heat map on too. So heat map is really cool because you can see where your damage is focused. So you can see the red zones there is a really high damage area. This guy's totally gonna get past.
It's because I got 2,000 resources
and
just sitting there.
So, anyways, thank you, Mr. Dowd, for joining us. Everybody, if you would like to say your thank yous now, we have a 20-second lag between Twitch, so now would be the perfect time to say it. But thanks so much, and you know.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for all your support. We appreciate it, and we'll have a lot more. We'll have more giveaways, more prizes. And don't forget, please tweet out the stream, share it with your friends, let them know so they can get a chance to win some cool stuff. And we'll have 2 more dev guests coming with us. So there's the thankses. There we go.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, cool, guys. Well, I'm going to, we're going to be right back here, and I will be back and we'll do some giveaways. Okay? BRB, you guys. All right, I'm back. So that was our first guest, Mr. Dowd, lead designer on Defense Grid 2. So got some questions from you guys answered, and yeah, let's give away some stuff. You know what? Yes, raffle up for those of you who have not. Exclamation point raffle in the chat to get raffled up for that. And we will give away. Let's give away one of our ultimate bundles. Sounds so fancy. Ultimate bundle is going to include the set of 4 DG2 magnets. These were available at PAX Prime, by the way. So unless you went to PAX Prime, you probably don't have these, so you want these. And a Juggernaut pin, and I will also be sending you a DG1 bundle code, which has DG1 and all of the DLC for that. Snap, there are no flying creatures or flying aliens in DG2 actually. Those were removed, but we have some other really cool threats heading your way. So, all right, another note too before we move on. This was actually breaking news kind of thing, or just handed to me by our CEO, Jeff. A big thank you goes out to Truck. Truck is actually from Finland, so Truck, if you're watching this, thank you. He helped debug our Linux version. So thank you so much, Truck. We really appreciate it. So shout out to you. All right, let's give away one of the ultimate bundles. You do need to be following the channel in order to win it, as a heads up. So if you are not doing that yet, you will want to get that done so you don't miss out on cool stuff. All right, who's going to be our winner, Mubot? Who is going to be our winner? And they're not following. This is such a sad day. Tisk tisk. Single tier. Just like that. All right. We're going to have to go on to the next winner then. Is it going to be... Ooh, Rogira. Congratulations, my friend. You won yourself the pin, the key, and the magnets. Don't worry, we have more stuff to give away, guys. More stuff to give away. Fret not. All right. And how about we let's see. Let's give away. Oh, I promised you guys a key. You guys one of those, so I'm gonna give away a key in the chat too. These are for Steam, by the way, so to get ready for that. There's a DG1 bundle key, and we're gonna give away one more set of magnets, and that is gonna be going to Tut. Congratulations, Tut. All right. And if you are a winner and you are international, that's totally fine. We will ship them to you. No worries. You want the defense fridge? Defense fridge, the refreshing. Unfortunately, that is not up for raffle. That is not going to be up for grabs today. We kind of need that fridge. We kind of need it. So, let's see what time it is. Our next guest is going to be coming on in about 8 minutes or so. So we got some more prizes to you guys. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get back into the map. I'm going to get back into the map he was playing. Let's see what he had set up here. It's going to be hard to go off his setting. What he has set up here. By the way, for those of you who are like super anti-spoiler, if you don't want to see any stuff, don't worry, we're not going to be showing off like the ending of the game or giving away any huge plot twist or anything like that. So if you don't want to see like a lot of levels or anything like that, then you know, I'm only probably going to be showing off some of the first few levels, so no worries there. But just a heads up, if you guys are like, I don't even want to see like the 7th level, the 6th level, anything like that, then you probably should watch it another time then. So, all right. Let's see, let's start back from the beginning. Prologue. Heck yeah, my highest score, 11,478. But it's all about timing. It's all about timing, I found. I've been messing around a few times with certain builds, and let's see. DG2 is now available, you guys. It's here. So if you want to pick it up, all the information is right below the stream, by the way. So click on any of the DG2 images, and it'll take you right to the Steam page, so you can check it out. It is also available on Xbox One and PS4, which is awesome. So you guys will see it there on the store. $24.99 is what it's going to cost you, and then we also have a deluxe edition with some extra content and features for that. Or not, well, extra features, I would say. It's more like extra goodies, like the art book and the making of Defense Grid 2 and things like that. So, Goth, what do you mean with all audio? Not sure what you mean by that. Okay, so the way I have found, so my highest score so far, I've done a few builds. I've done a gun tower here and a gun tower here, and I've leveled them up to 2 and 3, and that got a pretty high score. It was still over 11,000, but my highest score to date is 1 gun tower here and then 1 Inferno tower here. So I start with Inferno, and then I wait until Fletcher talks a bit, I think. Unless I've already missed it, yeah. So I wait until right about here, build that. Actually, do I need to build on the first wave? I do, yes. Okay. So I try to be as efficient as possible, so I don't upgrade until I need to upgrade, kind of thing. So right there I should, so I'm gonna go back and upgrade. Or if I even wanted to, I can be a little more efficient and wait till we get right about there and upgrade. There we go. And in a few minutes here, I'm gonna go run and grab our next dev guest, who is Mr. Chad Haley, one of the artists. So I will get him and we can talk about art stuff, but I'll make sure he doesn't spoil anything. Make sure he doesn't talk about like the last levels or anything and spoil it for you guys. Alright. I think wave 7 is when I want to upgrade for level 3. Or no, I want to upgrade that. I'm gonna try something different this time too. I'm gonna try doing orbital laser towards the last few waves, and maybe I won't even need to upgrade. So let's see. Maybe I won't. So the cool thing too, a new feature in DG2, the chart at the top is going to show you, I'm trying to pay attention now. I probably could have hit both those groups, dang it. I'm gonna try that again. Let's get him smack dab in the middle. There we go. That'll be a lot better. So there's a gold medal, but can I beat my last score? Yes! 11,500. So you can see I can actually compare my scores to like my friend's score or my best score or my last score, so I can see how I'm doing. And I just beat my last score a tiny bit. So, all right. So let me go grab our next guest, you guys. Let's go ahead and give away another set of. Let's see. Do one. What time is it? Let's go ahead and give away another one of the ultimate bundles. So we'll give away the set of magnets that will come with the DG1 bundle key and then the Juggernaut pin too. So who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Pick a good one, Moobot. And it is gonna be Bedface. Hello! you've won one of our awesome ultimate bundles. Very cool. We got lots more to give away too, guys. Do not worry. I'll get another key out to you right now. I made sure, I was like, I want to spoil you guys today. It is a celebration. Today is a day to definitely be celebrating. We're so excited here at the studio, and you guys have been so helpful, and we really appreciate all of your help and feedback. So another DG1 bundle key going in chat. All right, so don't you guys go anywhere. I'm gonna go and get our next guest, and we'll have our artist here for about 15 minutes. So if you guys want to start posting your questions already, we'll have them in the chat so we can start asking. So be right back, guys, and I will have more stuff to give away later. We're back. Oh, scoot this way a little bit. There we go. Everybody, this is Chad Haley. This is the artist for Defense Grid 2. How's it going, Chad?
Good.
Good. Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
I am so excited. And I keep telling, like, he's probably sick of hearing me. Like, every time I come in, I'm like, I got stuck on this map last night and I need help. You know, he has to constantly hear me talking about maps and advice and all that stuff. So if you guys have questions, we have Mr. Haley here for about 15 minutes. So if you have questions about art or anything related to that, maybe even if they had some like DG Architect questions.
Sure.
So if you guys are messing around with our level editor, DG Architect, Chad is an awesome person to ask questions to, so let us know. So let's go ahead and, do you want to kind of just explain, you know, what you've worked on throughout Defense Grid 2, what you had a part in? So.
Sure, pretty much everything except for menu stuff. So anything that's 3D, have textures on it, I pretty much did. So there you go.
So every single map?
Yes.
All the art was you?
Most of it, yeah. We had a couple of,
Most of it.
Yeah, Tyler helped out lots of little objects and some of that, and Lex did the initial towers.
Okay. But what about like terrain and the environment?
That would be, yeah. So I did all the terrain and the skyboxes and the majority of the textures and all the aliens and arting out the missions. Yep.
Very cool. So first question, how long did it take to make like per map?
So that's a good question. But usually we do is we work in iterations. So I think you probably saw it with John. So it's hard to break it down to the time. But we probably spent, I probably spent about a week and a half or 2 weeks, was probably over a month period. Probably works out that way.
Wait, so like 1 to 2 weeks per map? like
Yeah.
start to finish?
Yeah,
Or
probably start to finish.
okay, were there any maps that were like especially longer, like took a month to complete, or?
Not particularly, because you're kind of working everything in different sections. So I would do the terrain. I did all the terrain in about a month, and then kind of
okay.
fit that in, and we'd get the wall sections
Very
from other
cool.
people, and yeah.
Let's see. Some other questions. Let's see. So we're gonna try and keep questions on art since we have our artists here. So questions about like score are probably not super related. But what was I guess, is there a way you could tell us one of your favorite maps to work on without spoiler alerts?
I guess I can. It's hard to.
I know. I was like, can
If I say a
can you-
certain themed map, there's an
maybe I
arid
guess it's-
map that I really
Okay.
that turned out I think really neat that I really enjoyed working on.
Mhm.
So that was further down into I realized I needed a new road. So once I got new
Oh,
road
wow.
in there, and I make new walls, and I got new walls, and I put stuff stuck under sand, and I got a bunch of particles, and that one turned out really cool. Started out as kind of my least favorite, but ended up looking really neat.
What would you say? I mean, was there a map that was like exceptionally difficult?
There's a few, but mainly because there's so many things buried underneath each other. And those
Yeah.
are further on maps, but we got some shortcuts in the architect to help us get around those problems. Usually it's just difficult because there's just so much going on and it's so big.
If you guys haven't already, if you are anyone like Chad or you're creative and want to make your own maps, DG Architect is our level editor tool that you have complete access to, by the way. So once you launch up DG2, you'll notice it there in the launcher, and you can build your own maps. And we will have a store populated with user-created content too. So let's see. What common vision did you have when it came to making Defense Grid maps?
That's a good question. Well, we had the A director was with us, art director at the time, Lex. He had a very was kind of a loose kind of vision of what things were. We kind of listened to the story and kind of pull from there. Once I had some wall sections and some roads that we liked, then it could easier to kind of theme it out. And also working with some of the UI artists with the planets, we kind of try to pull into there as well. So.
Okay, so how about how did you determine like what theme to use for a specific map?
There's usually a keyword in the storyline somewhere, or I would talk to John and say, what do you see here? And then we'd kind of play with it. And there's a couple back and forth where I would put something in and then we go, oh, this is a whole map based around this now. So there's a couple maps actually worked out that way too. It was kind of a very nebulous experiment.
So you kind of get just like this keyword that you just build around. You're like, hey, here's the theme, here's what we want to go for, and then you just go from there.
Or a key object as well, yeah.
Okay, very cool. Did you make the particles?
No, I did not make the particles. So we had a very talented artist that worked here to make the particles, Kevin.
Oh, okay, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, yeah.
Because our very own Steve Kramer was saying they're amazing. Hi, Steve. I hope you're probably still here working too, funny enough. Let's see. Some other. So did you do the towers then?
I did the Tesla from the ground up.
Okay.
And I finalized the textures on all of them, but the shapes and silhouettes were done by Lex.
Okay, so like with like the Tesla tower that you did, where did you draw inspiration from?
I just started looking around for like energy machines on the internet, and I found
Just
this.
Googled
Yeah,
energy
exactly. I
machines.
Google images all the time, and I found one from Mexico for a free energy machine on its side. And if you find that image, you'll probably find the Tesla on its side. So
How funny!
I saw some cool things there, and I decided just to kind of expand upon that. And
So thank you, Google, by
Yeah.
the way, for your inspiration. Let's see. So did any of the maps completely change over the course of development?
oh yeah, quite a few of them, but I can't. Those are further on, so I won't spoil anything. But
Yeah.
yes, that definitely
No
happens.
spoiler alerts.
We'll get a map about 75% through, and we'll know this just isn't working, or there's some issues with it, and then we'll kind of iterate on again, and it's kind of helps to be very loose and take good criticism and just kind of start over again. It's very common.
Many? I mean, out of the maps, how many of them, percentage-wise, like half of them, 50% or whatever, would you say you went really far with them, and then you're just like, nope, we're going to completely redo it?
That's
like,
probably
what
20%
portion?
that was actually completely redone.
That's still a
Art-wise.
pretty big number just to be like, oh, well, let's scratch it and just redo it.
Yeah, only about probably 2 or 3 maps actually stayed the same. That would be the prologue. The prologue I did really quickly. I did that in like a day. But mission 1 and mission, I think, 2 pretty much stayed the same.
And prologue is what we were just playing here.
Right, right. It's supposed to be very simple. It's also kind of like a hologram, kind of Tron-y level.
Mm-hmm. I liked that a lot. That was really neat. Let's see. Oh, looking forward to playing this on Xbox One. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to hear. So, I guess, so tell me, what is some advice for people who are just starting to make maps? We've been doing some segments on YouTube, for those of you who aren't aware, with John and Chad about, designing a map and adding art to a map. So for someone who's like, I've never done that before, I'm scared to like start, what's your advice to them to kind of pick up?
You just got to do it. It just takes time. It's going to be slow at first, and it's not going to be fun, and there's going to be lots of weird things with the tool.
It can still be fun.
Not at first. No, at first it's going to be hard. It's a big learning curve, but once you get past that curve, stick with it. It's going to become a lot of fun. There's lots of cool things you can do. Mm-hmm. But it is very daunting at first.
I mean,
for sure.
Is there if you were to recommend somebody kind of starting with like a type of map, would you say like kind of look at the prologue map and that would be a good starting point?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it doesn't really, a small map can be just as complicated as a large map. Mm-hmm. So it really just depends on what you're putting in there, what story you're trying to tell.
Okay, so like I said, if you guys want to watch those, we have kind of like from start to finish building a DG2 map with some dev tips and advice. So if you guys have questions or want to see that, it's up on our YouTube channel. And I think that info is still right below the stream too. So if you guys have any more questions, we have our artist here, Chad Haley, for a few more minutes. So while we're getting some questions in, do you want to kind of walk through any of the maps that you've done, or just kind of play through? Well, like, let's see here. Let's go. Which of these?
Let's do mission 3.
Mission 3.
Yeah.
Suspension. I love this map. Okay, I love this map. So maybe we can do some, if you would like, you can take over if you'd like to play.
Sure. Well, the fly-through is really cool. I have fun with the skybox for this one. So if you kind of pay attention to the skybox, when it pans to the right, I actually put our ship up there that the command shuttle drops from. What's her name for it?
For what?
The ship that the command shuttle drops from. You see it in the Steam cards and stuff.
Wait,
there
what?
It is, right there on the top right.
Oh, I just knew the command shuttle. Now you're testing me.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go ask Mr. Dowd.
So anyway, it was cool to put that in there.
I didn't even notice that ship up there. It's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
So this one went through a couple iterations. Ended up becoming more of a city, but first it was a lot more kind of desolate. But I just kept kind of building on it back and forth.
So how long have you been doing this type of art for?
Well, since a long time. So I think I started doing game art in about '97. So I actually worked on arcade machines and N64 games and Game Boy games. So yeah, this is my deal.
You can scoot up a bit too if you want. Let's see, we have a few more questions, I think. We have time for a few more. Can you load existing game maps into DG Architect?
No, you cannot. But
So
you can recreate them. Yeah,
okay.
There's no reason why you couldn't recreate maps from DG1.
Yeah, we had a few people who were like, I really want to rebuild DG1 maps in the Architect. So that'd be really interesting to see how you guys do. So, so any last few questions, you guys? Now is the time, and then we'll move on to some more giveaways, and we'll have our next guest coming soon. Let's see. Are the visuals on the first map, oh, well, this might be a spoiler. Are the visuals on the first map used in any other maps? Like the kind of Tron theme that you had going on?
The prologue map we're talking about? No.
Okay, so that is
no,
exclusive.
that's exclusive to that map, yeah.
To prologue. What's your favorite map? Oh, well, wait, this might be spoiler. Well, I guess you could say what mission, as long as you're not giving away the story. And
it's tough. Gosh, that's a hard question. I like a lot of them. I like how the deep end work with the big drill, the big machinery.
Mission is that?
That'd be 13, I think.
13, okay. So keep an eye out for that one.
And I like split decision. Turned out pretty cool.
Yep, the one Mr. Dowd and I were just looking at and playing, and the very difficult one. Yes.
Yeah. There's one for that. I think it's 18 with the purple trees.
Ooh.
With the sunset.
Purple trees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. That one I'm gonna have to look out for. I have not made it to 18 yet. I'm running through. I've been playing every night, trying to get through it. But I'm the kind of person like I have to have gold on a map, or I don't move to the next one.
No, I do the same thing.
So you know, like I will not move to the next map until I've completely finished it. So let's see. Any last questions, you guys, and then we'll go ahead and let Mr. Haley go back to work and do all his art
Well,
stuff.
I'm playing today.
What?
I'm just playing today. Yeah.
Don't tell the boss that. No,
He's not watching. No.
I'm just gonna play the game. I'm not working on it
I
today.
think I deserve it, don't I?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All this time to make it, you want to enjoy it. So
Definitely.
How funny. Okay, cool. Oh, can't wait. Looking forward to the map 18. What was you said? What map was it again? I think was it the purple? I think
The
it was
purple
the
trees and the sunsets.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we're probably gonna.
I don't care.
Look
Look at that.
We're
It's
done.
beautiful.
We are done for. It's art, but we have one Tesla tower, you guys. We're gonna do it. Oh, it's okay. One Tesla.
Still can win.
I believe who did the menu screens? I believe was it Mark Ford?
Yeah, Mark IV.
So yeah, he won't be on the stream today, but Mark was in charge of the menu screens then. So
He's a very talented guy.
cool. Well, thanks so much, Chad, for hanging out and talking. And have you gotten to play a lot? Like what map are you on so far?
No, I've played through all the maps a lot of times. So, but just trying to enjoy the release build and having fun with the community and watch the boards all the time. So
yeah, so
I enjoy that part.
Chad is actually known as Pins. So if you guys see Pins, he's on the Steam forums quite a lot. So you'll find him on the Steam forums. So if you guys have questions, or especially like DG Architect questions, he's there to help. Oh, you're saying I don't want to die. Backspace. Oh no, the cores. But anyway,
It happens.
Yeah. So thanks so much. We'll go ahead and we'll move to our Be Right Back screen so Mr. Haley can get back to his work, and then I will be right back for some more giveaways, guys. Okay?
All right.
BRB. All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you again, by the way, for tuning in. I know we have a few new people too, so those of you who are just joining us now, we're doing a mega stream today. We're doing a celebration stream. We're celebrating the launch of Defense Grid 2. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a tower defense game. We had DG1 before in the past. If you guys haven't checked it out, it is on Steam. You can check that out. DG2 is available as well on Xbox One and PS4. So all you console fans, you will get to play it too. So make sure you check that out. We've had really, really good reviews and comments all throughout Steam and all online. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to !raffle in chat if you have not already. Get in the raffle, get entered. You do need to be following the Twitch channel in order to win any prizes, which I do have more prizes. I told you I'm gonna spoil you guys today. You're awesome. So make sure you do that. And we just had two guests with us, so we've already talked to lead designer John Dowd, and we just talked to Chad Haley, which is the one of the artists on Defense Grid 2 as well. So we're gonna have next up, we still have a little bit of time though. Next up, we are gonna have Mark Shoemaker. And we call him Shu around here. You guys can call him Shu. So Shu is going to be coming on around 4:30, and he'll be talking. He's a test lead as well as audio guy. So he does audio and testing for DG2. So you guys will have a chance to talk to him as well. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look here too. We also do have one thing I haven't mentioned. We also have a deluxe edition of Defense Grid 2. So deluxe edition is going to include some extra stuff like the making of Defense Grid, some books and art books and things like that. So definitely, it's only $5 more too. It's really worth it. So check that out if you haven't already too. I will actually get the Steam page posted in chat for you guys. So if you want to check it out, there it is. Sweet deal. So during this time, let's do a few giveaways. By the way, you guys, the more you guys share out, it is really appreciated, first of all, but if you guys share, let your friends know we're streaming. We want to, get the word out about Defense Grid 2, and we also want to give away lots of prizes. So the more people you guys get in here, the more prizes will be given away. So we really appreciate it if you can share that out. And yeah, all right, let's give away some stuff. Give away some stuff. Oh, and there's the audio if you guys are, I was alt-tabbed out of the game, so. Okay. What to give away, I think we've already given away 2 of our ultimate bundles. Let's see. We given away 2 ultimate bundles. And we given away some keys. All right, let's give away some more magnets. So these aren't just like any magnets, you guys. Like these are hard to come by, actually. They're a set of 4, and they have Fletcher quotes on them. They're super cute. Oh, I can't see my camera here. There we go. Here they are. So you're gonna get a set of 4 magnets, and these were given away at PAX, PAX Prime in Seattle. So for those of you who got to go to the event, you probably snatched them. We give away a different one every day. So we have some of those to give away. So let's draw a few winners. So exclamation point raffle if you haven't already to win that. All right, so first winner, is it Squarker? Squarker, you've got yourself some magnets coming your way. Let's pick a second winner. Win, you got magnets coming your way too. Let's go ahead and let's get some, so these are, I'll post, we have DG1 bundle keys. So this is for the first Defense Grid and all the DLC for the first one. So for those of you who are new, I'll post a few of those in the chat for you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. You guys are awesome. You guys have, just said so many good things and helped us out with Defense Grid, and you've been sharing your feedback and thoughts, and we really appreciate it. So we want to make sure you guys got spoiled today. So there's a few codes for the DG1 bundles. And then let's give out 1 more ultimate bundle. Yeah? How about this? I want to hear, what is your favorite raspberry treat? I want to know what your guys' favorite raspberry treat is. And then after I hear a few of your favorite treats, we'll give away one of the ultimate bundles with the Juggernaut pins and stuff like that. So I'm trying to think, we actually just celebrated today with raspberry filled cake. We posted it on Twitter for those of you guys, if you are following us. We had 2 cakes. We had a chocolate raspberry cake with raspberry filling, and then we had just a white cake with the Defense Grid 2 logo on it, and it was half chocolate, half vanilla, and it was raspberry filled too. Raspberry Pop-Tart? That's your favorite raspberry treat? Ooh, raspberry cheesecake. Ooh. Raspberry chocolate soda. That exists? Sounds amazing. Plain frozen raspberries. You know, even just like sprinkle some sugar on some raspberries and or like a candied raspberry sort of would be really good. Ooh, raspberry lemonade. Yum. Now I just want to read all your responses. Wait, glazed donut with bacon. That's not raspberry. It's not raspberry. You ruined the mood. It was all raspberry stuff. Ooh, chocolate sauce with raspberry syrup. Okay, enough. I'm drawing the winner. You guys did it. You won. All right. Oh no, you're not following the channel. Tisk. Moving on to the next winner then. You do need to be following in order to win. So this is for one of the ultimate bundles. Mozni, you're gonna get an ultimate, one of our ultimate bundles. Congratulations. All right. Do not worry, I got more prizes to give out, guys. Do not worry. More stuff. Thank you, by the way, for sharing this stream with your friends and telling them about DG2. That is so awesome. Thank you guys for that. So we have a little bit of time before we get our next guest on the stream. So let's play. I won't go too far into the game so you guys don't get like super spoiler alerts. Yeah, but we'll play first, you know, a few of the first levels. So don't want that mission actually. I want. What did he do? Let's see. I'm not sure why he's doing this now. Probably because of my streaming software. Let me go ahead and restart the game really quick. Really quick. I'm just gonna move to this screen. I'm still here, don't you worry, guys. Starting back up. Probably because he let like 300 aliens go through. Can't believe he did that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yes, it is available on Xbox One as well. All right, let's move on to the next map. So I actually like to play competitive. So the difference being in open, you're going to be able to use tower items, which are new. Tower items are randomly dropped to you, and they can upgrade your towers in a way. They're like consumable based too, so you can use them for a certain tower for a map, and then if you want to like really get a high score on that map. I like to play competitive though because you aren't allowed to use orbital laser or tower items, so it's super competitive, and it's just based on like your strategy and building. So okay, so let's do that. Let's do that because we have a little bit of time before we get our next guest here. Okay. And for those of you who don't know me, my name's Kaboom, by the way. I'm the community coordinator here at Hidden Path. So if you guys ever have questions, feedback, let me know. I'm always happy to help. You'll find me on all of our social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Steam forums, our forums. So, all right.
Interesting. It's actually a level 4 distress call. Precisely the same distress levels
what do I want to do?
Unannounced.
So groups start coming in at wave
A quip here and there can be sane in this long journey around the sky. Well, relatively sane.
And I'm the kind of person, I love to play on fast forward.
Wait.
Like it's just, that's just my play style. I love fast forward.
Damn. Years of deep space travel and the aliens still beat us.
I'm gonna put a cannon right here.
Checking systems.
So now wave 2 that has infernos. I'm actually gonna place down, or not infernos. Wave 2 has groups of things. So I'm gonna place an inferno here to prep for that. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Have heat map on too, so we can see where damage is being dealt. Really convenient, especially when it gets when it comes down to strategy and you're like, okay, I need to know where this alien is going to die so it won't pass along course to the next guy, it's really helpful.
I'm almost ashamed to say it, but it feels good to battle aliens
Are they
once
going to
again.
make it?
Yeah, it does.
I think they are,
But
so
no
let's
shame
go ahead.
here. Nothing better
I
than
have
taking
quite a
one of
few
them off the
resources
board.
here. Should have upgraded sooner, but now I'm talking. It's hard to talk and play sometimes, but
It is indeed.
I'll make sure they don't leave
All
with
this
any
space
cores.
travel,
That'll
I
be
expect
the most
chasing
important
other
thing.
aliens feels especially good.
The most important thing.
Yeah, definitely. Be really nice to go for a
Yeah,
run,
so the
too.
voice of General Fletcher is
Try not
Jim
riding for about
Ward.
1,000 years, or for
That is who
matter,
does the
breathing
voice.
or taking a bath, or thanks
Let's
so
get-
much for bringing this up.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
get
you
that
asked
upgraded.
me.
Whatever.
Get that upgraded. Let's see how this does. Looks good to me so far. Let's get this guy to level 3. I don't see any crashers coming anytime soon, so I don't think I'm gonna need a lot more cannons just yet. Maybe once I get
An artificial
some bigger
intelligence
threats on the
in
map,
stream.
I'll add a
If they
few
haven't made
cannons
it to the
down.
colonies, then we need to make
Um,
sure the bastards never do.
Let's go ahead.
You're right. We must focus and
Another
win.
gun here. Have a nice kill zone going on right here, and then have lots of damage right here. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. And for those of you who are asking, there are Raspberry references. I'm not spoiling what they are, but there are Raspberry references. Everyone's like, he hasn't talked about raspberries yet. He's not the same person. There's raspberries. There's raspberries. It would not be the same. It would not be the same. Let's go ahead and kick this cannon up to level 3. Level 3 cannon does a ton of damage. You can actually see if they're at the attack.
Seriously, what's up with that? Try being a freaking AI.
I don't want to upgrade this Inferno just yet.
I don't think he could manage
I'll
it
wait
for
till
10
wave 12, I
minutes.
think, once we start getting in
Can you imagine his first system
a lot
to
more.
frag?
I'm gonna put something over here by the
Okay, fine.
core housing though,
Now
so
scratching my back.
any little buggers that are sneaking on by will be hit with that guy.
Back to business at hand.
Looking good so far. Come on, get him! An extra little cushion here, just a little bit. I find that I've been playing a lot more like towards quality towers lately than quantity too. I used to play with just like a lot of green yellow towers, but I find lately that I've been doing a lot of just upgrading because it seems to be a bit more efficient for the maps that I've been playing. So I'm trying to just kind of keep the board clean and just have less towers but more upgrades. Thinking we could even get one more gun over here. One more. What time is it? Yeah, we're still good on time. I want to make sure we're not running too far on time here. Oh, hello. That's a perfect spot for a tower placement, but I don't even know if I need it. Five waves left. I'm doing good. Maybe instead I'll just try upgrading this guy. So there's, you can see the top right there, there's the bronze medal I'm sneaking up on. Bronze medal is achieved. Uh-oh. They better not pass anything along here. That's gonna get passed. That is gonna get passed. Alright, so I need to get more firepower. So let's move back few spots. I'm gonna put down that. Just gonna get some more firepower going here. And also, we don't have boost towers just yet. We don't have them just yet. But boost towers are super, super helpful because you really changed their paths, and it's inexpensive as well. Those are also new to DG2. They also allow you to put on like overcharges so you can increase the damage output of certain towers and all that good stuff. Jeff will not be on the stream today, but, well, he's like super, super busy too, but he will not be. We have Shu coming up next, and he does audio, and he's the test lead as well. So you guys will be able to talk to Shu and ask him questions when he's on. So this is doing good. I kind of feel like I want to add just a little bit more power here. Just to really make sure these guys are gonna die. What's the worst is when they pass it along to the next guys and they just hand it off, so. And that's that. So there's the gold medals. Sweet deal. And done. Well done, Commander. Thank you. Thank you, General Fletcher.
Fletcher, I have a lock on the distress signal.
So while we are celebrating that victory too, let us, oh, I will definitely tell Jeff thank you from you guys. I will let him know, of course. Of course. Let's give away some stuff to celebrate. By the way, you guys, to everybody who is playing Defense Grid 2 right now, how are you enjoying it? I want to hear what you guys have to say. I would love to hear your thoughts and pass them along to the team. For those of you who are not playing, you should. You totally should. You'll be able to find it on Steam, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. Check it out. And we also have multiplayer now too. I have not shown that today. I probably won't be able to get to show that today. I'm going through the campaign a bit more. But there is multiplayer. So if you have friends that you want to play with, this is a great tower defense for friends and co-op. So it's a lot of fun. And yes, raffle up if you haven't already. Type !_ raffle in the chat. So you'll be entered to win some cool stuff. Thanks again for joining us, by the way, and for telling your friends about DG2 and sharing the stream. Really appreciate it, you guys. Today is a mega stream. It's a 2-hour-long mega stream, so twice as long as our normal streams, and we have some guests and prizes today. And I'm pretty darn sure our next DG stream will have some stuff to give away too. So, let's see. So bed, you said the change graph is confusing. What is what's confusing you about it? So there's if you press, I'm not sure what you're playing on for Steam, if you press X, you can rotate through them and it will show you your best score, one of your friend's scores, and your last score. So you can rotate through and compare them side by side in real time. So you can see, like, if I were trying to beat this score, I would be able to see how I was doing when I got that score, and I could see how I'm doing now with my current build, so you can compare strategies and see what's doing better for you. Have you been pressing X? X as in xylophone or X-ray? Okay, let's go ahead and give away stuff. Let's give away stuff. You do need to be following in order to win prizes. Just a heads up. And so next we are giving away, what should we give away? Let's give away some more magnets. We have lots of magnets. We'll give away another set of magnets. Yay, Frucci! Mr. Frucci, you are getting magnets. You get magnets, and you get magnets, and you get magnets. Let's give away another one. Let's give away way more magnets. Ooh, Corrado. Corrado 3D, you're getting magnets too. I feel like Oprah right now. You get them, and you get them, and you all just get magnets. I wish I could give you all magnets. Sorry, I can't. But I have more to give away. Don't you worry. So many magnets. And let's give away a few more keys for the DG1 bundles. And then I'll give away one more ultimate bundle. Echo, dramatic effect. So those are DG1 Steam keys, you guys, in case you're curious, that I'm posting in chat. And then let's pick the ultimate bundle winner. Oh my gosh, you have the most amazing, avatar picture. Natka, you are getting the ultimate bundle. Congratulations to you guys. More prizes will be given out, as a heads up. We got one more ultimate bundle to give away. I got more magnets to give away and more keys. So thank you for tuning in and for all of your guys' support. So glad that I could do this for you guys today and get you some cool stuff, and thanks for hanging out. So I'm really glad you guys are liking the game so far. Really glad. You guys have said some awesome stuff. And by the way, everything that you guys have been saying, all of your kind words and compliments, I have been making sure to pass along to the team. So thank you guys. It really makes our day to know that you guys are enjoying the game so much. So with that being said, it is time to go get our next guest. So next up, Shu. Shu is, like I was saying, he's the test lead here at Hidden Path Entertainment, and he does audio stuff too. So if you guys have audio questions, music questions, stuff about testing, just whatever, let us know. Go ahead and you can start putting your questions in the chat right now if you want, so that when he's here, we can ask him. And yeah, so don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get him, and we'll be back with some more DG2 stuff. BRB.
We're back.
We're back! How's it going, guys? Kaboom here again, and with me, scooch this way just a little bit. There we go.
There we go.
This is Shu, everybody.
Hi.
Also known as Mark Shoemaker, but we call him Shu around here. So you guys do they have the pleasure of calling you Shu as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Anybody can call me Shu. Just
Cool.
don't call me late for dinner.
Oh, by the way, he's like straight up a comedian, and I'm not just saying that. He tells the funniest jokes
Yeah.
on the planet.
No.
Like, it is one of the best perks of working here too. Is like I'll just be in the kitchen, and she's like, "So there was this one time, there was this guy, and he'll start telling me a joke. It's awesome." So not only do you test games, not only do you create audio stuff and all that music and jazz, but you tell jokes.
I don't do any jazz, but I do jokes. I do jokes. I just, for some reason, I retain jokes and I tend to regurgitate them later. So I just
love that word.
have
Yep.
jokes in the repertoire usually ready to go.
So let's see. Why don't we start with why don't you tell the folks here, like what you do exactly for the team? What was your role in DG2?
Yeah, so I wore 2 hats in DG2. I handled both the testing of Defense Grid 2 and also some of the sound design stuff. A shoe derivative. Shoe derivatives are fine. Like Chewbacca, I've heard that one before.
He wants to call you boot or loafer or sandal. I don't know. We like shoe always works.
So the story behind that is
it fits. You get it?
Oh.
Calling him shoe fits because shoes fit. Never mind.
You
Okay.
guys are the comedians. There's 4 marks that work here. 4. So it's really hard to keep this all straight when you don't know which mark you're talking about. So we just kind of go by nicknames now, except for the first Mark who worked here, who just goes by Mark.
That's nice.
It's boring.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient.
You
It's
know,
convenient.
you can't mix up the original OG Mark, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's Mark T. He's definitely the OG original gangster. So yeah, I wore a couple hats on Defense Grid. One of the things is that I'm not the only person who touched audio for the game. Dwayne Decker did the score for it, which is an amazing score in my opinion, and lots of other people have hooked up sound in the game. But for a large portion of it, I did hook up sounds for towers and handle the volume levels of things and that kind of thing. And it's kind of tough because tower defense games in general tend to be a little noisy, but
well, there's so much going on, right? I
Yeah,
mean, you have so many
exactly.
different towers shooting at the same time, and you have aliens dying. And
Yeah. Exactly. So we kind of had to wrangle that and keep it all down to a dull roar instead of just pure static.
So, first of all, you've already been given the name of Chewbacca. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
I suggested it. Oh,
you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
well, I like that. Okay, so first real question. So if you guys have questions about testing, audio, things like that, let us know. What's the biggest challenge when it comes to testing a game?
Doing it as much testing with as few people as possible. Hidden Path's not a huge studio, so everybody tests to a degree. We have our designers, we have our artists, everybody's playing the game. We worked with an outside testing house, which is an amazing and very talented group of people, so it was awesome to work with them for a few months. So I'd say that was our biggest challenge by and large, is getting as much done with as few resources as possible.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna, I left it on this victory screen just so you can kind of, be intimidated by it and be like, man, wow, that's awesome. You got a gold medal. But I'm gonna change it now.
Okay.
Since it's been here for I'm probably blowing your guys' eyes out with the blinking victory sign. Let's see here. I guess, so was there
Don't make me play split decision.
Are you sure?
I'm terrible at split decision.
You pretty much just asked for it now
No.
at this point. But,
Man.
well, here's the question. So was there do you test things per map? How do you categorize testing then?
Well, I'd say that the human brain has trouble kind of taking everything at once. We divide things up into pie slices. We've taken things from a lot of times we'll kind of divide a game up by what you see in the interface, by level, by feature. So when you look at what are some things you expect in a UI, sound, control or resolution, that kind of thing. We break those up into their own areas and we test those things specifically, and we kind of narrowly focus at each one as it goes, and then toward the end of the project, we are much more broad and just kind of like go over the project as a whole, as a composition. But early on, we really hyper focus on.
So
those
you
things.
never just like, okay, guys, prologue, test this map for us. Like you kind of take that map and put it into a little, like a bunch of little small parts and test those separately.
When
or?
the levels came online, when we were able to test them, we certainly tested them. You know, it gave them a thorough pass on each of the modes. We actually had a tester who owned a specific area, like one person who really focused on grinder. They were good at grinder, so that's what they did. And it's kind of interesting too, because a lot of testing can be rather monotonous. And if you're doing, for example, just nothing but grinder levels all day on the same levels, a lot of people kind of take a shortcut. They just play things to the best of their ability and they play to their strengths. But they can end up missing things if they don't play things like a user would. So you got to turn fast forward off and go through it the long way and
play
that
it
kind
all
of
the
thing.
way through.
Play it all the way through every time, yeah.
All right, let's see if we have.
Can we play and talk at the same time? I can try to. I don't know.
Let's see. We could. I could play through some of the maps if you want to talk a bit. Let's see. We have thought we saw another question here. Ooh, that's a good one. How do you guys? I'll go ahead and jump into a map then while he's talking. How do you guys test audio for languages you don't speak?
Well,
Great.
we have a localization test team that actually does natively speak each of the languages that we tested for. And when this is we have two recorded languages in the game. We have French and German for all the voiceover.
Oh no, one of our bugs. I think I lost my cursor.
Oh, did you lose your cursor?
I did, but
You can still mouse over things and see the highlight.
let's see. Where am I at?
Use the R key.
There we go. Crud! I moved the mouse.
You're in a window, that's why. We'll
Dang
fix
it.
this soon,
Wait.
everybody.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually something our team's aware of. I think that we're getting.
I was just verifying that.
Oh,
fix,
really?
Actually,
Okay.
before we came in here.
Cool. So that'll be probably fixed pretty darn soon, I would say.
Yeah. That's the beauty of being on Steam, is you can roll out updates very rapidly.
Sorry. So I don't know if you finished what you were saying or not about different languages. How do you test and?
Yeah, so the other languages that are just text only often get looked at primarily by the set of localization experts that translate it to begin with. So it gets tested on a what they call a string level, where they're converting stuff from English to,
Picking up the distress signal.
Chinese or Japanese or whatever. So they can look at those languages and verify that they're all correct as they go in.
This is advisors at
Cool.
Kara.
Another
If
one.
anyone is here, then
What's the
please find
biggest
us
challenge with
immediately.
testing?
Who was that?
Yeah. What's the biggest? Or did we cover that already?
Aliens.
We might have.
Oh, how do we test for all the platforms? That's another good one. I have a bunch of platforms on my desk right now. There's a Steam box, and I've got a Mac, and I've got a PC on my desk, and we tend to go through the same routine or the same suite of tests for each of the platforms, so they all get kind of an equal amount of attention. We know what we're looking for with each one as well. A lot of times when we get a new build, the programmer who's responsible for the newest feature or the newest bug fix or whatever will come in and actually say, hey, we need some special attention on this. And my partner John and I will kind of tear it apart and split up and divide and conquer and test it. So so there are actually two testers at Hidden Path, and but we both wear multiple hats. He handles a lot of the IT and some networking and other stuff here too.
So another question. So do we have like automated tests?
Yes, we do write some test automation, and we have done lots of automation for various projects in the past. We haven't done a lot of automation for Defense Grid, mainly because the testing came on later than we would have liked, and so we just didn't have a lot of time to write that architecture to support it. But there was some automated testing in there. It did get, we did conduct it. The best thing about automation after the first time you run it is it kind of tells you what is going wrong now as opposed to what worked before. And so the automation will probably continue to be developed for this game, even though we've shipped it. It's one of the things that we'll continue to be working on it with and we'll continue to test it and make sure that it's gonna, stability will improve over time.
Very cool. It is. It's hard to it is hard to talk and and play. Here, I'm gonna slow it down though,
Yeah.
so I'm not like.
You're in super hasty mode.
Here we go.
Look at those heat maps.
So did you actually like create all the music from scratch then? Is that how it worked? Or
No,
how
I
did you
didn't
go
do.
about-
Yeah, I didn't do any of the music for this game. I did music for Windborne, and in that case, I did the music from scratch. No, in this case, what we ended up doing was we had tracks from Dwayne Decker that had been pre-written, and we got to set them up in the game. So, for example, there's music that you hear that raises in intensity depending on what's going on in the game, and that's based on a series of values that are hooked up, and so when that is playing back, that's the kind of thing you would hear from our end of it. That's music that has logic tied to it and plays back in a certain format.
Very cool. Let's see. Where am I at with my map here? Okay.
So regarding, this is a kind of a technical question about sound. Do you rely on Foley or white noise? So that's a very good question. A little bit of both. We have sound libraries that we've leveraged, and most of the sounds that we've used from a sound library have been mangled to the extent that they're no longer, they're pretty much used as a signal or source for something. And in a lot of cases, we did use a white noise generator. So that would be an example. That would be the gun turret. The gun turret is almost entirely a synthesizer white noise generator created by, I think we did it using Operator in Ableton Live.
Very cool. So we have. Dang it. Okay, good. No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah.
We're good.
I don't think you have an orbital laser available though. I know that your hand is over there.
No, I am. I'm hovering your fast forward.
Oh.
I am definitely one of the players who plays in fast forward. Like
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Gotcha.
I play competitive though, so I don't have orbital laser available to me. But we have Mr. Shu here for another few minutes. So if you guys have any last questions about testing or audio, let us know. Now is the time to be asking, and then we will wrap up with some more giveaways and maybe play through one last level. So let us. We do have temporal towers.
We totally have temporal towers
Yes.
in DG2, and I use them a lot.
With the first few levels, though, I'm playing the second, prologue, and then there's the other one. So this is the third, I think. They kind of unlock towers as you progress, so you don't just get like everything at once. So the audio sounds awesome.
Hey, I'm
Woo!
glad you like
There
it.
you go.
It was not very awesome not too long ago, actually. So we had problems with it.
We had a lot of really
Yeah.
good feedback from you guys, though, and we made some changes, and so now you guys are. It sounds like you guys are a lot happier with that. So, how long do you think you'll have to test for DG2?
Doesn't seem to be a scouting force.
Oh, as long as we continue to support DG2, which is forever.
Which is I mean,
Yeah,
you'll
I
be
mean,
80 years old.
we
and
still
like,
support DG1, so I mean, we're going to be testing this for the as far as we can see in the foreseeable future. Any kind of update is going to get some QA love, and it doesn't get just rolled out to the public. I know sometimes we certainly rely on the feedback of our users, and especially when it comes to balance and timing and that kind of thing. Fun factor is a huge part of it. But we will definitely test everything that we end up submitting in one way or another. So you at least have my assurance on that one.
Yeah, I mean, thank you guys a lot. Like I was saying, we really do value your feedback and your opinions. You guys have really helped us pinpoint quite a few things, and we've made a lot of changes. And it sounds like, like I remember gun towers used to be really loud at first, and then we kind of toned that down a bit, so things sound a lot better. So thank you guys. Keep your thoughts and your feedback coming our way. It does make a big difference for us. We're a very community-driven team.
Yeah.
We're always listening to you guys. We have a lot of our devs on the forums and listening and talking to you guys. So, yeah, thank you again. So we'll take one last question. If you guys have one last question about audio or testing, let us know. In the meantime, I'm still kicking butt.
You're
on this
killing it
map.
here. You're killing it.
I am.
They kind of have your cores right now, and that's a problem.
They do, and I'm kind of just, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat and win this, so I'm gonna do another cannon, why not? cannons are so sick. There we go.
The cannons know how to put it away. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
They know what's up. So.
I'm glad that you like it on the various platforms. Sir Garbage Truck.
Sir underscore.
Underscore garbage truck. Yeah, well, that underscore is my middle name too, actually. So I'm very partial to that. Yeah.
Shoe underscore.
Yes, it's definitely too soon for DG3.
Dude,
like,
we just launched
this
DG2.
thing. We just launched
Come
this
on. Yeah, dude, the game came out yesterday.
thing. Yeah, it's
Seriously.
actually the immense amount of users that told us we need to make a great tower defense game for Mac that is the reason why it got on our radar to begin with. So I'm glad that you appreciate the platforms, and the Mac build will be ready very soon.
For Europe on PS4, which also we are Australia is included in that too. It's next Wednesday for you guys is when you'll be able to get your hands on it. So very cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a pause then, so I don't mess up my map.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Shu, for hanging out
My
with
pleasure.
us. And thank you guys for all your great questions. Oh, one last question. Oh, wait, how did Ninja influence your sound design?
Ninja's more of a, I don't know, he's more of a spiritual leader to me than a sound design influence. I really did try to take it to the next level, though. I really did. I really did, just for him.
Wait, now, I know. Wait, that is Pins?
I know
Is
who
that
that is.
Mr.
I know who that is.
Chad?
That would be an inside question there.
Anyways, well, thank you, Shu. We'll go ahead. We're gonna toss it back to the be right back screen so Shu can get back to his playing games work. No, you're
Yeah, I'm working right now.
Chad's working.
Yeah, he is working.
He's working right now.
He's always working.
But cool. Thank you, Shu. And then we'll get back to some giveaways and stuff. So BRB.
Thanks a lot.
What's up? What's up? I'm back. That was a quick one. I am back, you guys. So I really want to talk about raspberry desserts again. For Fletcher, of course. For Fletcher, because, you know, in his honor, we're talking about raspberry stuff. But yeah, let's do a few more giveaways. We are coming towards the end of our mega stream. So thanks again for tuning in, by the way, guys. You are awesome. You are all awesome. So let's go ahead and give a few things away. And I will finish up this map because it looks like I am close to a gold medal here. All right. So exclamation point raffle. Type that in the chat to enter in order to win some stuff. Some cool DG2 stuff. And then also you do need to be following the Twitch channel in order to win. I mean, that's a pretty easy like trade-off, right? I mean, you just gotta follow and then you can win free stuff. Like, I mean, you really can't go wrong there. So once again, I am Kaboom. I'm the community coordinator here at Hidden Path Entertainment. For those of you who are on the Steam forums, on Twitter, or following us, you will see me there. I'm there all the time, checking out what you guys have to say, making sure everything's in order and everything's good. So also, if you aren't following us on Twitter or Facebook, /DefenseGrid on Facebook and @DefenseGrid on Twitter for all the tweets, all the latest tweets and news and all that fun stuff. So, all right, let's get some more prizes to you guys. And let's give away a few magnets first. First, Multi. Congratulations, Multi. You're gonna get some really awesome DG2 magnets. We're only given away at PAX Prime. So you will get a set of 4. And just so I show you guys again, I haven't showed them to you in a while. So these are the pins you get. It's a set of 4 actually. So there's 4 of them here. And they have like Fletcher quotes on them. There's 1. Here's 2. There's another. And here's the last one. Is something burning? Dude. So, those are what we're giving away right now. Let's give away a few more. Next winner, the Illuminati. You, my friends, are getting a set of pins, or not pins, excuse me, magnets. And let's draw another winner. Shower you guys in prizes. Oatmeal. Oatmeal's gonna get a set of magnets. And I think I could even do one more set of magnets. I think I could. I think I could. Goth, you are going to be getting a set of magnets. I really do feel like Oprah right now. I'm just like, you get one and you get one. And how about this? I'm going to finish up this map and then we'll give away the ultimate bundle at the end. We'll give away that at the end. Okay, let's see what's going on. I haven't lost cores. That's good. That's good. Got some resources. That's good. Another cool thing, where's my command shuttle here? I can actually bring forth other parts of the map. So we have dynamic maps, which is really, really cool. That's a new thing too. You might have saw it in the beta as well. We had on one of the maps this big part of the map that comes out of the water. So I'm gonna move this over and I can put some stuff here. So it gives me a few extra build spots, which is nice. So I'll show you some of the boost tower options too, since I haven't really been doing that lately. So I'm gonna upgrade these guns. And so, let me see what ones are available right now. So right now there's only overcharge available to me. So adding an overcharge is gonna do increased 25% damage output on your tower that's built on top of it. So really, really helpful for when you need that extra damage or you don't have like space to build more towers. You can just throw that on there. There is an orbital laser still. I'm playing in competitive mode, however, and competitive mode does not allow the use of orbital laser. That is gonna be used in the open game mode. So here you can see the towers have been overcharged. These ones have been not. But for only 200 resources, I can certainly do that. There's also going to be, I don't want to disrupt, or no, I don't want to like, I don't want to spoil too much. But there are other things that you can apply to towers on a boost tower, which I will let you guys figure out the rest of them so I don't spoiler alert anything. I got a few waves left here. I could actually build some stuff here too. So why don't we do that? We'll just add in some stuff there. We'll get this guy upgraded. That's looking good. Few waves. Let's see. Thanks again for tuning into the mega stream, you guys. Thanks for telling your friends. Thanks for those of you who have already bought DG2 and checked it out. Thank you guys for your support. And if you do have time, definitely leave us a review on Steam. If you are playing it there, let us, let other players know how you're enjoying it or how you like it. Really, really appreciate you guys being able to share your thoughts with us and the community. Whoa, 106,000?
We did it.
Dang.
Yes, well done. But now we must return
That
to
was
Kent
like-
immediately.
I was playing and talking. Nice.
The furthest planet in the system.
That was a fun map. That was a very fun map.
Yes. After I was taken by the aliens, they held me for some time. I was able to escape.
Sweet
into
deal.
the
I don't think
mining facility.
it's probably not top 100, but that's a good score. That's a good score. So, all right, guys. few minutes left. Let's go ahead and give away the ultimate bundle. Let's give it away. And our last bundle is going to probably one of the best names I've seen today. Fail Whale. Fail Whale, you are getting one of our DG2 Ultimate bundles. Congratulations. So, for those of you who might not know what DG2 is, it is our tower defense game. So if you haven't checked it out or played it before, you can check out DG1, or you could check out DG2 on Steam. It is available as of yesterday. It just came out. That was why we are celebrating today. So thanks to everybody who celebrated with us. You guys are awesome and gave away lots of fun stuff. So if you want to also play it on console, we have it available for Xbox One and PS4. So all of those for PS4 in the European store, and then Australia, it'll be coming to you guys next Wednesday. So as a heads up there. But North America, it is all set to go, so you guys can find it in the store and check it out. There is a multiplayer as well, so that is new to DG2. So we got new, there's new towers, new aliens, there's new, the new game modes, multiplayer. We also have for Steam, there's DG Architect, which is our level editor. It's actually what we use to build all the maps in DG2. So you guys you have full access to that. You can build your own maps. And we are going to have we do actually have our user-created content store. So you can put up your maps, and we are going to populate it soon here. But HPE will pick some maps they like and then put them up for sale, so you can actually get some cool user-created maps for DG2. So let's see. So I do stream regularly on the channel. Things have been slowed down just a little bit for launch because we had so much going on here. But yeah, we do stream regularly. I stream here every week. I go back and forth between our other game, Windborn, which is our social sandbox game. If you guys haven't checked that out, there's actually a trailer for it in DG2. And so I have the streaming schedule always posted on our Twitch channel too, in case you guys are curious. DG3, way too soon. Way too soon. We just had DG2. Let's enjoy DG2 first before we move on to any DG3 talk. But thanks for all your awesome questions. Thanks guys for writing the reviews up and sharing it. So I hope you guys have well, it's only Wednesday. It feels like Friday. We celebrated like Friday. We had cake and food, so we're like, yay, it's not Friday, it's Wednesday. But thanks again. I will be messaging all the winners. I will message you guys to get your address to send you your cool stuff. And before you go, for those of you who have stuck around and are still with me here, I'm going to post some more keys in the chat. These are the DG1 bundle keys. So they're going to include the first DG or defense grid that we made, as well as all of the DLC for it. So I'm going to just spoil you guys right now with that. Sweet deal. And as I was mentioning earlier, my name is Kaboom. I'm the community coordinator here at Hidden Path. For those of you who want to get in touch with me on Twitter, it's at Captain Kaboom. You'll find it below the stream as well. And I think, do I have another key? You know what? I actually do have some more keys. I'm just going to go all out here. You guys need to be playing this game because it is awesome. All right. So for those of you who do not have DG1, now you do. Hopefully, I just put a ton of keys in there. So cool. So thanks so much, guys. That'll probably be the stream for this week, and then I'm going to try and get back to the normal streaming schedule next week. So hopefully I'll see you guys around there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll message you guys for those of you who won. And if you haven't picked up DG2 already, check it out on Steam or Xbox or PS4. It's $24.99. There's also a deluxe edition which comes with extra goodies too. So check it out. Let us know what you think, and we appreciate it. So have fun, enjoy the game, you guys, And once you get to the split decision map, let me know, because I am having the most fun with that map right now. But all right, have a good night, guys. Take care, and I will see you guys next week. This is Kaboom, and I am signing out. Bye, guys.